If you are thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate in the Charlotte region, this video is for you. It's important that you know the numbers and you know the real estate trends before you make any big real estate decisions. So this video is covering all of the real estate that happened in the month of August 2021, last month, in all of these counties. So it's a big sample of geography, and we're going to look at what happened in real estate last month. So the very first topic we're going to look at are new listings. So if you notice, in the month of August, we had 5,996 new listings, which was an increase over last year's numbers. So August 2020, there were 5,693. So we did see a year-over-year increase in new listings. However, we saw this number actually decrease from last month. So if you look at the chart here on the right side, you can see what has been happening over the last 12 months. In June and July, we had an increase both months. And now in August, we had a slight decrease. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the second topic, and that is pending sales. Pending sales are the under contracts for last month. So in August 2021, we had 5,902, which again is an increase, this time 6.9% over last year's number. You can see everything over here on the right in the chart. And if you look month by month, we have seen an increase for the last several months since April. So it's basically gone up. It went down a little bit in July, and then it went up pretty substantially in August. So we are seeing quite a few properties under contract last month. So let's move on to the third topic, and that's closed sales. These are the actual closings that occurred in the month of August. And again, we saw an increase over last year, which isn't surprising. We have a 3.5% increase, and that total is 5,356 closed sales in the month of August. So looking on our chart here on the right, we can see that this was just a slight decrease from July, but the summer months were up a little. So you can see that percent change, and you can see all of the last 12 months what has happened. All right, so the next one we're going to look at is list to close. This is the number of days it takes from the date it's listed until the date it's closed. So it's a little different from days on market. Days on market is usually talking about the number of days from the time it's listed until the time it goes under contract. This is talking about the entire period of time for inspections and appraisal and financing and all of that to get taken care of as well. So in the month of August, we saw a negative 22.1% over last year, meaning that our list to close days has gone down, which is what we've been seeing. That's pretty consistent. We had a 67-day span of time from the date the home is listed until closing occurs. And I like seeing over here on the right exactly what we're kind of planning to see here. Back in September 2020, we were looking at 84 days. So just in that time, you can see what has been happening to that trend. Went to 80 to 78. It went up a little bit in December with holidays and things like that. That's going to happen. Went up a little bit, and then it started coming back down again. And July, we had 66 days, and now in August, 67. So it seems like it, and unless something changes in the lenders in the mortgage industry, if something changes, we might see that number go down again. But I feel like we are at a consistent place here. We may have plateaued. We'll see what happens next month, but I don't foresee a drastic decrease from the 67 next month. All right, the next topic we are going to talk about is average list price. These are the prices that the sellers have decided to put their homes on the market for. And in the month of August 2021, we averaged $396,648, which over last year's list price is an increase of 10.6%. So we have been seeing prices go up. We've been seeing these list prices go up pretty consistently, and you can see that in the table here on the right. Now, average sales price is a little bit different story. This is where the sales closed. This number is for the homes that closed last month in August, averaging $393,085. But keep in mind that the closings that occurred in August were the list prices that were put up in July. So they're not talking about necessarily the same sample of homes. So you might notice this price is lower than August list price, but it's not a decrease. It's still an increase. You can see what has happened across the board from 2018 to 2019 was an increase of 5.1%, which is pretty typical. Then from 2019 to 2020, we had a 13.3% increase, which is astronomical. And then from 2020 to 2021, it was a 12.2% increase. So we're definitely still seeing prices go up. And honestly, I haven't heard very many people at all say that that's changing anytime soon. Most experts agree that prices are going to continue to rise. And you can really see that in the table here. If you see the percent change, all pluses. Then we're going to talk about percent of original list price received. And now this is what you want to pay attention to. The percent of original list price received being 101.5% means that on average, the homes are selling for higher than the list price. All right. So 1.5% higher than the list price. That's why a lot of buyers agents are telling their clients the list price is the starting place, not the final price. So if you really love a home, just know that it's very likely going to close for over the list price. And that's evident in the chart over here. Ever since March, we have been closing over 100% on average on all of the homes in the Charlotte region. So keep that in mind. If you are looking for a home in one of the suburbs of Charlotte, maybe one of the counties adjacent to Mecklenburg, reach out to me so that I can give you a more exact number. This percentage can change from neighborhood to neighborhood, from city to city, from town to town. So you want to have a really close number for the area that you're specifically looking in. Remember that this is talking about the entire Charlotte region. All right, the next topic is month supply of homes for sale. Again, we are sitting at 0.8 months, 46.7% drop from last year. So you remember from probably middle school, you learned about the basic law of economy, supply and demand, right? If supply is down, prices go up, and that is exactly what's happening in our real estate market. Because supply is down, the home inventory is down, prices go up. That's just what happens. And you can see in this chart here, this is the chart that's talking about this right here. You can see it's been kind of leveled off, 0.9, 0.8, 0.9, 0.8, ever since January. So it hasn't changed a lot there. This bottom table is showing the exact number. Right, so in August, I know it's kind of hidden by this thing, but in August, I think it says 4,069 homes for sale. All right, and we talked about that earlier, knowing what the inventory was. So 4,069 homes for sale, which is just a 0.8 month supply. All right, and then I just wanted to give you a quick market overview. These little historical spark bars are showing a 2-year span. And you know that real estate is cyclical based on the calendar year. So in a lot of these graphs, you're going to see 2 cycles because it's 2 years. And you can see how it kind of changes every year. But obviously with the pandemic happening, we're still trying to get out of that phase. things were exacerbated, the numbers and the trends were exacerbated. But you can definitely take a screenshot of this, or even just send me a message and I can send this to you. I would love to send you more information that's more local to the location that you're looking for. So if you're looking in Indian Trail, or if you're looking in Concord, or if you're looking in Lake Wylie or Fort Mill or Mint Hill, just as examples, reach out to me and I can give you the exact market trends for the area you're interested in. My number is on the screen for you. I hope this real estate update helped you in your decisions for your real estate goals going forward, and ask any questions you have in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.